So my video got cut off again. I don't know if I hit something or I don't know. So I got 3 videos about to put together. On this little hill here, I fell my ass a couple times, especially when it's muddy, but we made it. All right. Looks like a damn jungle in through here. Everything is so green. Like I said, it's about, what, 5:30 in the afternoon in the evening here. It looks like a damn jungle in through here. We got so much rain. Everything is just went crazy. Blooming and sprouting. And well, it's nice though, because I know come summer it'll be 100 degrees and dry as hell and it'll be like a desert. So we'll take it now. You can see how much water we got. This is usually dry. This is just a path. This came up a little bit since I've been here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some wading. Oh well. I'm a river rat. I do not care, I guess. I just don't want my phone shorting out. I've had about 3 different phones in the last year from drops and just stupid shit. So we'll get over here to the bridge. It's not always a guarantee you're going to catch something at this bridge. It's kind of hit or miss. But at least we can get under the bridge and be dry for a little while. There's the XJ in its prime. Just put some new tires and wheels on her, actually. Well, we'll head down here. We'll fish here and then we'll stop at another spot. I'll call it for today because it's starting to get a little chilly and I don't want to get sick, so. This is underneath the bridge, so there's even water down here. This is usually always dry here, but and we just go around this little corner here. How high is the water? How high is the water, Mama? 6 feet high and rising. Yeah, see, we're under the bridge now. When we come down here in the summer, or normal, a normal time, even when it's not blowed out like this. So you got to about right in here. From here back to this pier is dry. So about where my rod tip is back, that's dry standing ground. And you can see what we got here. A little sliver, but right at the tip of that pier, if you follow my rod tip, my top rod tip, if you come off that pier, right about here and right in there's a pocket. It's like a whirlpool and there's a hole. And fish usually laying there. Now we'll see if they're there. I don't know if we're gonna hit a spinner today, but we'll find out. We'll be back. Guys, we're back. Got a little fella. He's just a little fella. He's about, oh hell, 7 inches or so, 6, 7, but he's a year or 2 old. Smallies only grow about a year or an inch or 2 a year. Sometimes 3, so yeah, he's probably 2 years old. But we'll give him a smooch and we'll get him back. Thanks, little bud. Go send Mama. Tell Mama to spawn out so we can start catching. Alright guys, we'll see what else we can get into. What up guys, back in the Jeep here. That last spot at the bridge. Caught that little fella, the last one I showed you. And just had a couple more hits and bumps, so not much doing under the bridge. But we're going to head downstream to one more spot. I should probably just go home because my feet are wet. It's cold. I shouldn't say it's cold. It's chilly. It's damp. I should just go home, but I'm not gonna go home. I'm out here now, so I'm gonna go hit this one more spot quick for you guys. That's a spot I call the guardrails. So there's a spot I fish sometimes too, but we'll hit that later on in the year. And here's my covered bridge that I fish. I should fish that right now, but I'm not going to. I'll save that. She looks nice, though, don't she? But we're going to go up here to the guardrails. It's a place I took you last, if you remember, I think I shared it on YouTube. I might not have. Might have just been on Instagram Live. I was by myself. It was the first day of trout last year. It's the same place we're going to now. It won't take long to fish it. But we're almost there. Another 2 or 3 minutes we'll be there. Well, hope everybody's doing well. As good as you can be doing in these times. Everybody has a good weekend. I know it's going to be rainy. I think tomorrow's supposed to be spotty showers on and off. Same with Sunday. So probably not going to be a washout weekend for us here in Central PA, but kind of gloomy nonetheless. But yeah, whatever you get into, hope you have a good weekend. And we're about here. This little bridge to the right. You call the old hydro dam. Good spot, good stock, gets fished really hard. But this is where we're going to be fishing right here. This is what I call the guardrails. And we're going to fish right there. Let me park and walk up to that, and we will be back. See y'all in a bit. All right, guys, we're here. Parked up there. I'm going to try here, and then I'm going to go on the other side of this tree. Try that. Maybe I'm going to spend maybe a half hour here. But in the summer, or when this water is low, you can see that real bright green. That is an island out there, and we usually we walk across this little patch of woods here, and we'll wade out there, and we'll actually fish that side. So we'll come across here, fish around here, but we'll actually stand right in here, and we'll fish this way towards me. So the better way to fish it is from that side. So I'm actually fishing in the reverse side, or reverse direction of what I prefer, but you can still catch them here like this. Pretty swift here, just like it was where we were. I'm not sure how we're going to do, but I'm going to give her a little bit, and we'll see what happens. And if I catch anything, we'll be back. And guys, we're back. Got another nice one. This looks like another female. Possibly already spawned out. Could be a male, just 8. It's hard to tell because they're in between the pre-spawn and the spawn right now. Some of them even spawned out, so it's hard to tell, but that's a good one. Shorter tail. I actually caught that thing way down current behind that tree. I had to fight like crazy to get it up through. That was a hell of a fight on the ultralight. I actually caught on an orange rooster tail, so kind of mimicked the crayfish, but that's about a 16. That's a really good fish, but we'll get her back back in the water. Thank you for the fight. We'll see you next time, maybe. Yeah, thank you. Awesome. Nothing better than catching smallmouth on the creeks. It doesn't get any better. See what else we can do. A couple more casts. I'm probably going to move down the other side of this tree. But stay tuned. Alright guys, it's been about 25 minutes. There's a big bullfrog. I'm all through, but let's look at the old pens here for today. The mighty, world famous Penns Creek. Although where I fish on Penns, a lot of people don't really target it because Penns Creek is really famous for brown trout. Like I said before, people come from all over the world to fish Penns Creek. I've seen people from England, people from Scotland, from Australia here before already. They fish most of them fish the upper end towards like Coburn, out in Center County, which is really good fishing. I'm more of a bass, smallmouth rock bass guy than I am a trout guy. But like I said, I fish for whatever. I don't really target anything. But it was a good day for just a spur of the moment trip. I'm walking back to the Jeep now. But like I say, it was good for the water being muddy. The water being muddy and kind of hot, kind of swift and high. I fished it worse, but it's pretty high and fast today, swift. But we got her done. We got what, 6 good ones. We'll be catching one dinker, or 2 dinkers, a trout, and what, 5 or 6 good ones, 15, 16s. That's a good day on Penns, regardless. Yeah, it's spawn, pre-spawn, spawn. Some post-spawn. I think most of these are still spawning up here yet. But with this high water, another week or two, they'll be done. So, Memorial Day-ish, I'll be back to normal. Hopefully, the water level goes down, stays at a normal level for a while. Because a lot of people like the pre and the spawn to fish for smallies, which you're not supposed to even. You can fish during that time, but you're not supposed to. You can't target them, and I absolutely understand why, and I never target them anyhow. So, but like I said, post spawn. I always like post spawn better. Now, for people that can't catch them or have trouble catching them throughout the year, maybe a beginner. Yeah, pre-spawn and spawn is, good time to get people introduced, but at the same time, they're on their beds and they're laying eggs, so better not to target them or fish for them. But like I said, I was fishing for trout. I was fishing with spinners all day, so I wasn't targeting anything. I was just fishing. So, but I like post spawn better because it takes so much energy out of them females when they're spawning. And yeah, they do still eat when they're spawning, but they use up so much energy that when they're finally free of those eggs, it's go time. It is go time. They hammer, they put on weight. Post spawn is fun. I'm gonna set you down real quick. Post spawn is once they spawn and get back to normal, that's my favorite time to fish for them. So got the stuff loaded up. Thank you guys for coming along. Like I said, cut me off twice in my other 2 videos, so the other 2 will be short uploads. So obviously you'll see them first. Then this will be the last one, but starting to pick up again. Pretty heavy rain. So good day of fishing for a spur of the moment thing. We will catch you guys on the next one. Get out and fish if you can. If you're into that, whether it be yourself, your buddies, your family, just get out and fish, man. Fishing is one of those things where it's not like hunting, and there's nothing wrong with hunting. The thing with fishing is there's so many different techniques, so many different ways people like to fish, what to fish for. Whether you're spin fishing, just leisurely fishing, fishing with worms, bobbers, you know, the creeks, the rivers, the lakes, or you're pond fishing, man, it's just fun. Just go out and fish if you're into it. Or maybe you want to try something new. Maybe you're not into fishing and you're thinking about it. My advice, if that is you, go do it. Because it is, for me, it's a way of life. If it wasn't for fishing, I would be pretty bored, honestly. Because besides wrenching on vehicles and, you know, college football in the fall, fishing's pretty much the rest of my life besides work. So we'll catch you guys on the next one. I hope you like the fishing. Leave a comment down below if you've been out fishing. Let me know what you enjoy. And until the next one, Wind Model 88 signing off. We'll see you guys later. Be safe. Be vigilant. Live as free as you can. And always remember, defund the ATF. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.